Destructuring in props and states. Destructuring is an ES6 feature that makes possible to unpack values from array or properties from object. Destructuring props and states improves code readability. We have two ways of destructuring prop in functional component. First is to destructure in a functional functioning parameter itself, and the second one is to destructure in the functional body. Now let's get back to our components, starting this one from greetings, which was our functional component. Now as we go to app.js here, when we get to a browser, let's go to a browser and see what is rendered here. So we say, my name is Samuel, my level of education is diploma in IT. Let's get back again in our VS Code. Therefore, when we go to our greetings here, what we see is we have a prop here. Okay, that means this one has differed from our parents app.js component. Now, the structuring in functional parameter we mean here. So instead of writing these props here, we may put our braces. Then we have two names or attributes of our prop. That means when we go here to app.js, we have this, there's my and there's name here. Okay, also we have my and level, but we are dealing with the greetings, which is our functional component. So let us use these two attributes that we have here. So here we are going to write our attribute my, then comma name. Okay, and after writing that one, we'll come here, we'll take off prop. Okay, and this one here we'll take it off. So let us go and check a browser if things has been changed. Bam. So when you get a browser, everything is the same. Let's get back to VS Code. So this is the first way of destructuring our props in functional component. That we have destructured inside the functional parameter. Now let us destructure this inside a functional body. So I'll take this one off here, and here I will write a word props, and inside the functional body here I'll say const, then I'll have my attributes name, then comma my comma name. Okay, this will be equal to props. Here we write props. Okay, so let's go again to our browser and see if we have the same thing. Bam. So you can see. So we have seen two methods or two ways on how we can destructure our props. Now let us go to a state component, to a class component, and see how we can destructure states. Let's get back to VS Code. We have one of our class components that was welcome here, and I'll take this off, and I will write this the way it was before, so that you can understand the whole idea. So here we have this dot my, this dot state, this dot my, and here we have this dot, here it's props, props dot my, and here was this dot props dot level. As you remember that in class component we use this key, this dot props, then that one. Okay, so let us go to our VS Code and see it. And to understand it better, let me comment this functional component so that we can have only this class component. Let's get back to our browser. Bam, we have this one here. Okay, now this is before destructuring. So let us see if when we destructure, how will it look? Destructuring of state and props, it is done inside a render method if you're using what? A class component. So we'll go here, and the inside of our class, of our render method, so we are going to write const equals to, not equal, const, then I'll say my, comma, here name, then it will be equal to this dot props, this dot props. Okay, thereafter we come here, instead of writing this dot props, here I'll write my, and here I'll write level. Okay, now let's go to a browser, and here I'll put level. Let's go to a browser and see if we have remained with the same output. Bam! So we have seen two ways, or we have seen ways of destructuring props and states in both class component and in a functional component. Thank you again, my students. See you in the upcoming videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, like. Turn your notification on so that when I upload the videos, it's easier for you to get reminded.